Hello and welcome to Breathwood. My name is David Yates, and this is a Fujara. My good friend Greg Valou from Nod is lending it to me. This is a Slovakian instrument. It only has 3 holes, and I'll show you what I can do, what can be done with it without even moving my fingers. I'll just keep them closed. So depending on how hard I blow, I get different octaves or different overtones. With the notes, pretty fun. And what I wanted to show today is circular breathing on the Fujara. So I'm just going to jam a little bit and then I'll talk about what I'm doing and how this applies to circular breathing in general. So the first thing I want to say about circular breathing in general is that it's not actually circular breathing. There's never a moment when I'm actually breathing in and breathing out at the same time. It's really important to understand that. There is only ever breathing in or breathing out. There is no breathing in and out. And when I say breathing, I'm talking about moving air from the lungs using the diaphragm. There's only in or out. There isn't both. So circular breathing, which isn't breathing in and out at the same time, is breathing in or out while making a sound on an instrument or while creating a stream of air from the mouth only. The Fujara makes it kind of easy. It's hard to control the sound to some degree because it likes to jump overtones, but whether you're playing a flute like this or blowing on a straw submerged in a glass of water, some people do that, or even blowing on your own hand, the challenge is to figure out how to squeeze air from your mouth while breathing in or out. In or out, either one's an option. So I'm pushing air with my throat or my cheeks or my jaw to some degree, kind of like a bellows, the bellows that you use to stoke a fire, or like the bag of a bagpipe. I'm squeezing air from the mouth while breathing in or out. Okay, so on the Fujara, as I blow, that's breathing out. That's breathing out. At some point I need to breathe in. Right? I need to fill my lungs up again so I can keep breathing out into the Fujara. In the moment that I need to breathe in, I'm going to focus more on my throat than anywhere else in my mouth. And in that moment, I'm going to make this movement kind of like I'm saying ah and then ah. I'm not actually saying it while I'm circular breathing. I'm just making the movement. Ah. So when I'm playing from my lungs, I can feel the openness of my throat, like I'm saying ah. Think ah, pretend you're saying ah, and blow into whatever instrument you're playing. If you have to, say ah. But make the shape of ah, ah. Then make the shape somewhat quickly of ah, the closing of the throat. On something like a Fujara, I get this nice little bit of sound. Ah, that's the motion. Ah. That's going ka ka ka. And you can hear and maybe feel how in ka there's the motion of ka. Open, close, open, open, close, open. Okay, so the weird part now is to breathe in during the motion. That's Try it a bunch of times. Now I'm not creating a smooth circular breath sound right now. I'm creating more of a sound from the circular breath motion. It gives it a little punch, a little pop. Right, like that. If I want to smooth it out, then I need to use a little bit more control in the transition, and the cheeks can help smooth that out. They add a little bit of softness, like padding in the squeezing during the breath in. But it's also possible to do with the throat. But a little less steady for me, so I use the cheeks to smooth it out more. The reason that works is because the cheeks are like this, like they're elastic, like a rubber band, and when they're inflated slightly, they automatically want to squeeze the air out. So if I just let the air squeeze and close the throat, that has to happen, close the throat, then I can breathe in. So that's circular breathing on the Fujara, and a few other tips about circular breathing. Hopefully that'll help you along. Obviously on the didgeridoo, you don't just go and breathe in, you have to keep the going at the same time, and that's muscle control. Circular breathing on the Fujara. Thanks for watching, happy playing, and I'll see you again soon.